Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Last one, guys.
Right, just before
5 minutes, maybe.
they get into the actual trials that happened in Salem, just going to give you a brief history of what happened before. In 1689, 3 years before these events, the rulers of England, William and Mary, started a war with France and the American colonies. So this sent loads of refugees to Salem and neighbouring places in America, so that the rivalries that we see in the play between like the Putnams and Proctor and moaning about that sort of thing became exaggerated because there was more people around, and then they became a bit more like picky about their stuff because there was more people around. So it kind of just built pressure. It was towards the end of the entire witchcraft craze, because it was at the end of the 1600s. It was calming down in Europe, everyone was starting to get over this witch stuff. But it's mainly down to the local circumstances of Salem that this happened.
So the Salem witch hunts actually started in 1692. On January 28th, Elizabeth Paris and Abigail Williams began to exhibit strange behaviour. This consisted of convulsive seizures, screaming and trances. After this, more and more girls started showing similar behaviour and the town started worrying. Doctors tried to find out what it was, but they couldn't find any cure or explanation for the behaviour. So the doctors declared that the girls must be under the influence of the devil. When pressured to tell who was the source of the problem, the girls identified 3 women. The only one to end up confessing to witchcraft at the beginning was Paris's Caribbean slave Tituba. She declared that Satan had visited her many times in the form of a dog or a pig. Most accused were of lower economic standings, and many had criminal records, but some attended church faithfully. Many were forced to confess by different forms of torture. On June 10th, Bridget Bishop was hanged on Gallows Hill in Salem town. She claimed to be wronged by the courts and that she was innocent of any crime. In the end, it was 19 people that were hung and 5 died by being tortured in prison. The last hanging was held on the 22nd of September, and trials were soon stopped after that.
I wrote about some of the punishments they use in Salem. They use something called witch cake, where they get like the urine of a dog, a urine of the girl, like they flick to girls, and just grime it and feed it to a dog. And it was like meant to, like, when the dog ate food, like a cake, the witch would be there. And they did like a touch test, where they get the accused to touch a girl, and if she didn't, she was a witch. Just take a hand off, she'd stop, obviously. They use lots of other ones, like the general ones, like the Iron Maiden and Boots and all those things, like the Lord of the Prayers test and all that stuff, pretty much. Boots came up with us nasty.
What's that?
They put a boot on your foot and they stick it up with the wedges and hammer it into your legs break. And then there's the dead like crack that stretch you and just the Iron Maiden with all the spike things.
I spoke to them last night.
Go Simon.
Women were the forefront of the hangings as the society was built. They were more authoritative in the society and women weren't. So, for example, to say the witch trials, women, especially the older ones, were hanged first because they were less important in the society.
So why did this happen then? Why did it occur in Salem? Well, nothing about this tragedy was inevitable. Only an uncomfortable combination of an ongoing frontier war, economic conditions, congregational strife, teenage boredom and personal jealousies. And this made it spiral out of control, and the accusations just flew around. So if I didn't like someone, and there was like, you can accuse them of doing something and it would get rid of them. So if I didn't like Simon, I'd just call him a witch. And then that would get rid of him for me. So it was an easy way of getting rid of people that you didn't like.
As you see, you know what you're doing.
It's the same in witch trials.